Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you love my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, let's go with amadou and a pine cone. I failed to do amadou and fatwood. Let's give pine cone a go. Not sure how this is going to work, and I wish that dog would just shut up. But anyway, obviously it won't. And that's a fail too. Yeah. Amadou doesn't get hot enough. That's a fail. I have shown many times where I can get a pine cone to go off with charcloth. I've lit dozens of pine cones with charcloth several times. I could use a whole heap of amadou to get it to go, and that was a fair big chunk of amadou to get it to go, and it burns hot enough, but it's not the same in the same way as charcloth. So yeah, it for this sort of coarse tinder, fatwood, pine cones, that sort of thing, it is not a very good and viable tinder. Yeah, it takes a spark very easily, but yeah, it just doesn't develop the same sort of heat, concentrated heat, that you can direct simply. Because I could go and get charcloth and I'd have that going with 2 or 3 pieces of charcloth. I'd have that going without a drama, not a problem. Shown it, demonstrated it many times without a problem. Yeah, and that was a big piece, and I could see the heat. I burned a big chunk out of there, and it was developing lots of heat. And I've seen Cujo Mojo do a heat directing a heat sensor on amadou and on charcloth. showing the heat differences, amadou does get hotter, but it's a different type, obviously different to it. So yeah, this is a different. This is certainly a learning experience for me as far as amadou goes. I was a big fan of it as far as certain types of tinders go, and using it for easy stuff like jute or that sort of thing. Yeah, it's wonderful, and that sort of thing, and the ability to pick up a spark and the ability to store it without it degrading and that sort of thing. It is fantastic, but the ability to do this is it's just not good compared to char cloth, because I can do the likes of fatwood or coarse tinders, this pine cones, bits of wood. I could do just cut up shavings of of normal wood or a feather stick, and with a char cloth, I'm sure I could do that without even any problems whatsoever. But anyway, this was an experiment. I wanted to try it because I wanted to see if I could get a pine cone going with amadou, because I've got a bit of amadou here now, and we're all learning, and if you don't try these things, you don't learn. And I certainly wanted to try this because it was playing on my mind all night as far as that goes, because I failed with fatwood. So anyway, another failure with pine cones. But anyway, that's the way it goes. If you don't fail, I don't look at this as a failure, because I've learned something. So anyway, thanks for watching.